Hi guys, sorry. I was trying to record a video, but I guess it never freaking recorded. Just stupid, but I'm doing a MRI detail for y'all guys. This is for because I have a really long history of like back pain, and I had an injury. I'll turn around the camera. Maybe if it'll let me. No, it's not gonna let me. But I have a really old spinal injury with my L4. And this is a CD. I have like 3 different separate MRIs. This basically was primarily following a possible MS diagnosis. And MS, for those of y'all that don't know what it is multiple sclerosis. And it even has the diagnosis report. And I'm going to show you guys this one. It's for the L spine, which is the lumbar area of your lower back. I'm going to expand it just in case y'all guys want to read it along with me or pause the video or whatever. And it shows the date is 2016. That was 3 years ago. And history is annular disc tear, chronic back pain, unspecified back pain. And basically, if you want to read all this, you can pause the video. It just basically says that no major stuff is going on except for some disc bulging, which you can see right here, mild disc, disc bulge, disc bulge. So I pretty much have a really bad lower back. And this was only when I was 26. I'm 28, going on 29 this year. And you can see right here, disc bulge, central disc extrusion at L3, L4, and annular tear with protrusion at L4, L5. So I'm not surprised. If y'all guys want to pause this, feel free. So y'all guys can actually read everything if you like. But I'm going to show you guys exactly what it means. And I'm basically I'm going to fast forward this. Y'all guys can feel free to look at it. Okay, this right here is the fun part. Okay, this is going to go really slow, slide by slide, so I'm going to zoom in for y'all. Go watch a movie, Becca. Okay, so this right here, it shows the bony part of my spine. And there's the sacrum area, which is the tailbone. You can see my back muscles, and this is the body fat. Of course, yeah, I'm kind of fat, so. But, you can probably see the nerve roots. There's one right there. It looks like it might wrap around this bone. I mean, you're going to have a lot of nerve roots in this area. This is where if you have herniated discs, that's where they cause pain because it presses against those. Anything that compresses your nerve root will cause a lot of pain, especially how bad it is how bad it's being pressed. You can see my discs are not really healthy looking because I have diagnosed DDD, which is degenerative disc disease. And it's pretty abnormal for somebody my age. I've been told by every single doctor I've ever seen. And all they want to do is prescribe me narcotics all day and night. And I really don't want to be doing pills. I'd rather get this fixed and be done with it, if you know what I mean. Go watch your TV. Okay, let's see. Now the area right here, this is right here is like a protrusion I was talking about. This was the whole area right here. L3, L4, L5. Now L4 is this one right here. This is the one that actually has the herniated disc. And I'm going to do a, if you guys want to freeze it to study it more, you can. I'm going to do this little feature right here. We can actually see it really zoomed up. You can also see that it's torn. Because if you see a little line right here, it kind of goes across. Sorry, like my computer is showing this weird picture. But right here you can see like a line like somebody drew in the middle, especially this one too right here. That's the annual tear, like a tear to the disc. You can see it looks pretty bad. Even in the front to you guys, if you can see. Look how bad that is. That's actually really pressed out. This one looks alright, but this one is really out there. He's almost touching the muscle area, or I don't know what I'm not a doctor expert, but it's pretty out there. And you can see how close the bone is, almost touching the other spine bone. So my back looks pretty much like a 40-year-old warehouse worker, from what I've been told. You can see, I think this protrusion actually goes more down. So I'm going to go to the next slide. And here we go. This is the big picture. Yeah, you can see how bad it is. Look how much of it down it's going. And you can see a nerve root right there. So I'm pretty sure this is what's going to be causing me a big issue right now. And it's not really herniated right there really bad as this one. This one's actually ruptured and has disc material coming out of my back into my the very small canal area. So that's what's going on with my back. And I've had it since I got injured at this old job. I was a caregiver and I was lifting a 150-pound female disabled patient. I was going from the living room to her bedroom for the night. I was working as a caregiver, like I was briefly describing, and this was in a group home. I was lifting her by myself because I was tired. I wanted to go home. Of course, I should not have done that, but I was holding all of her weight all on my back. I wasn't even supporting her right. And I managed to make it to her bedroom to lay her down in bed, and this injury resulted. So don't even try to like muscle out a heavy lift, because this will happen. And I swear I regret it from this day doing that. So, and this you can only treat, like take off the herniated area like surgically. Like I think they were just remove this little area right here that's compressing a nerve. But I mean, I have degenerative disc disease, so eventually I'm gonna get some type of injury to my back, a tear or whatever. But it's not worth it, lift correctly, even if you think you're young and stuff. I'm young. This was when I was 26, and you can see how bad of a herniated disc it was at that age. It happened back in 2014, so this is only 2 years difference. This is the next picture here. You can see it looks pretty bad. Look how much material is coming out. And there's supposed to be a space right here. You can kind of see it, but you have like nerve roots that kind of like come around the bone parts of your spine. You can see how pretty bad that looks. And if you want to pause the video, you can feel free. But that's how pretty bad it seems. It looks really unhealthy. I'll zoom in right here. So yeah, it looks pretty bad. You can actually see the tear a lot more defined. Sorry guys. But you can see right here, this little line right here, where my fingernail is at, that's the tear. So that disc is pretty messed up. But there's this, it's this treatment that's called hydrogel, I believe. It's over in Germany or somewhere. But they have this new treatment to where you don't even have to have like a disc removal. That basically, what they do is that they go into your disc, they remove all the natural tissue and stuff, and what they use is a special, almost natural-like substance that gets injected into your disc, and when they fix it, and it basically will raise up your spine back to normal, healthy level. And they can actually do it with every single spinal canal you have, or disc itself. So if you guys want to look into that, research it. If y'all working on a project maybe for disc injuries and stuff, look into it. It's called hydrogel if I'm mistaken, but if y'all guys find it, there's some good research and reports on it. And people who are like in my situation, they have like zero back problems after getting that surgery. So if y'all guys are doing some research, feel free to look into it. Be good, some good information, for maybe people in the U.S. to research. You can see more of the nerve roots. And you can see the nerve roots are here. See this little space, and if you have a disc protruding, that right there is going to cause you so much pain. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see it better. See all the nerve roots going around the bone and stuff. It's a really good image right there. This is actually making my back hurt looking at my own spinal MRI or my lumbar. You know, maybe I can probably look through another MRI if y'all guys want something else to look at. So that was from April 2016. I only had a brain MRI in October of 2016. In my history, if y'all guys want to know about it real quick before I let y'all guys go, I have punctate lesions scattered everywhere on my brain. And most of them, they've been reported to be in the frontal area. I'm just kind of like going through it fast. This is basically going from one side of my skull to the other side. And you can see it looks like it's the left side of my head right here. And during this MRI, I went to get it done because I've had 3 cases of Bell's palsy, which is, I don't know why it keeps happening frequently, but I never get really any severe facial pain, but I have experienced it every so often. And I don't have any pictures, but basically Bell's palsy and almost makes it look like you have a stroke, like where one side of your face or the other, or even both sides rarely can be affected at the same time. It basically just gives you off this paralyzed appearance of your face. I'm just kind of skipping through to, I usually like to freeze it at the part where it shows the ventricles. And I always thought I had some type of atrophy going on. Because you can see there's like a lot of space. And I don't know if these are black holes or not. I'm not a doctor, of course, but the lesions that are on my brain, it might be kind of hard to see because this is a really small image. I don't know why it's not letting me zoom in. Here we go. You can see the lesions. It's probably this right here. These like white areas. These little black freckle marks, I don't know if those maybe are from old lesions or whatnot, but you see there's like white freckle marks on in this area here, and there's like one here, another one there, another one there. Like I've had a lot of like nerve related issues, and they basically told me I don't have MS, but I mean I'm still keeping up as opportunity or maybe a possibility. And there's this disorder, I forgot what it's called. I think it starts with the T, where the cerebellum can kind of protrude down here into the neck area. But I was always told I could possibly have that. And another diagnosis, I don't know if it's in this report or not, but I've had widening of the cervical canal. I don't know what is caused by that. I don't know if it's in this one. Let me see. See, this is my history. You guys can pause it if you feel like. Unchanged appearance of multiple scattered foci of T2 flare hyperintensity with subcortical and frontal parietal white matter. No T1 black holes, no significant atrophy. So they have some, I guess they must have noticed some minimal atrophy going on. No enhancement is present, which basically means no active lesions. Basically, it says the same thing as my previous one. Either sequelae of migraines, vasculitis, or demyelination, which could be MS. So it's kind of contradicting. They basically say I don't have it, but I have some type of demyelinating issue. So it's kind of stupid, but you know, whatever. You can basically see my tongue muscle right here. It's just pretty cool to look at, especially if you get fascinated by this stuff. Well, I mean, I don't have much time to kind of like play around with this a little bit more. I have like 2 other sets of MRIs in here, and they're all from 2014, 2015, 2016. And 2016, which is this one, I only did the brain MRI because I had the Bell's palsy thing going on. And I've had 4 cases of Bell's palsy in 12 months. So like something was not right. Something was weird going on. But if you guys see anything, or if you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, feel free to shoot me a comment below. I'm going to probably hit you guys up later. I'll try to comment or respond as soon as I can. So just let me know, guys. Thank you for watching the video.